Hey, what's going on, guys? Hex here, and today we're taking a look at another vintage Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle. This time we're taking a look at Ray Fillet and Fish Stick. These guys came out in 1990, and this guy's 100% complete as well. So it comes with Fish Stick, a little throwing star, which happens to be a starfish, which has a little bit of a personality on its own. So I'll show you that here in a second. And obviously his primary weapon, the harpoon. So before we get into the figure itself, let's take a look at the accessories, starting off with Fish Stick. Which I think is kind of a cool name for him. But this is kind of like the, I guess, bombing technician type guy. You can see that he's got a little hard helmet here, which is kind of, I guess, supposed to look like World War II maybe. And you can see like a bullet ding there. He's got some neat glasses. He's got a crazy grin. And it looks like he's got his hands on a detonator, which is strapped to him. You can see the belt buckle there and it wrapped around to where he's about to push down. There's a timer. And he's got dynamite all on his back. You can even see a little fin right here on the top. So I like these little guys that they throw in with the Ninja Turtles. I always thought it was cool. Just like Wingnut had Screw Loose, and some of the others had what is it, Butterfrog? He had a Fly Guy or whatever his name was. But this one's probably one of my favorites. I like him the best, and he stands really well. Then going off to the Starfish here, which, like I said, has a little bit of personality on its own. It's not just a starfish. It actually has a face where you can see a couple of things, the eyes, the mouth open, and you have the little thing. It looks like, this would be another one of his little sidekicks, which it may be. It's been a while since I've, messed with these figures, so sometimes I forget the names, but yeah, really cool. Then this primary accessory, which, definitely, if these two things, you just mixed all your turtles and accessories, in a huge box, you can definitely pull this out and tell that these would be the ones that go together, So a lot of times you can do that, but definitely with him, because you can see the wings on here, and it looks like he's kind of mounted it with some other pieces, and just made himself a little harpoon gun, which looks pretty cool. Now with the figure itself, first off, the face sculpt is probably one of my favorites out of all the turtles that it's ever come out. I like it. I like the white teeth and then the black outline. The eyes look good, and the way the little ears are. I think those are really cool. Now this guy had a unique feature about him to where you could put him in water and it would change colors. Obviously that has faded over time. Looking here on the back, and it looks like maybe that was yellow. Look how nice that looks. Obviously no color changing feature there. But it looks like maybe this would turn from yellow to orange. I haven't played with this or put water on them since I was like a little kid. So I can't be for certain, but it's a little bit faded up, but still, you can see some color in there, and it looks really good. I like the bright orange belt, and also the little devil ray here on the belt as the belt buckle, kind of like Batman would have the Bat logo. He's got this, which makes perfect sense. The legs. He's got little bitty legs, so he's a little bit shorter guy, but he's kind of stocky, so you can definitely see that he doesn't work out on leg day. He's more of a upper body type guy. Then you got the cool little fin, some nice paint details. Same here on the watch. Nothing here on this wrist, but going around here to the back, I like these different colors kind of going into each other. You can see that they did the same thing here on the ears, so it's kind of vice versa. I think that looks really cool. And just going over articulation, it's kind of the same with all the turtles, but I figured I might as well cover it. The head, it rotates like so. Arms go up and down. The wrist rotates here. Arm goes up and down here, and this goes in and out. And then the legs are on ball joints. They can move however you need to. But then again, he's another one that is very stands very well. You're not really going to have any problems with him. The worst one so far that I can remember is Chrome Dome. He's got little bitty feet, and the weight distribution is just crazy. But I like these figures because the flat surfaces, they got the large bottoms of their feet, and him and the other frogs that we looked at this week have really good feet to stand on. So anyways, thanks a lot for watching, guys. Hopefully you enjoyed. Might have one or two more vintage turtles to look at. I don't think so, but anyways, that's it for this week, and then we'll kind of get back into some of the newer stuff. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this. We'll look back at some of the flashback stuff or vintage stuff, and I'll talk to you guys later. Peace.